Title is, Am I the Weenie for telling my wife that we're both pregnant?
Both. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're going to push a baby out of your pee hole. Because I don't know where else it's coming out of.
Hello, brothers, sisters, and non-binary siblings in Christ. Welcome back to the Daydream Arcade. I'm Brianna. This is Darryl. All right.
I'm waving to everybody. Hi everyone at home. How you doing? You have a good weekend?
Today, we're coming back to the wonderful subreddit, Am I the Weenie? It's everyone's favorite. It's definitely my favorite. Yeah.
Honestly, if we could do one subreddit for the rest of time, it would probably be this one. It's the best subreddit.
It always has the spice.
Some people might argue that it's overused and overrated, but I don't know.
So last Am I the Weenie we did, I guess the theme was not the weenie. Like they're pretty much, it was all of our stories that were not the weenie, yeah?
Yes, it was. I feel like maybe I have to go back and see the last couple episodes, but I feel like we haven't had too many weenies lately.
Yeah.
Unless we've been doing Am I the Devil?
Yes. Just reading the titles are pretty wild. So I'm excited to see what the fuck goes on in the actual stories.
Yeah, because I remember when you sent me your stories today so that I could see the titles and whatnot, so that we don't get confused and have the same stories, because that's never happened before.
No, never.
And I remember seeing just the first two titles that you sent me. I just thought, oh, this is probably going to be the spiciest episode of Am I the Weenie yet.
Yeah, no, they're pretty crazy. My first one is not too long, but all right, well, let's jump right into it, bitch. My first story is posted by a now deleted user. The title is, Am I the Weenie for being upset because my son didn't talk to me, but talk to my wife? I'm a 40 male. My wife is a 39 female. Son is 15. Yesterday, when it was dinner time, I called him to come downstairs a few times. He didn't answer me, so I assumed that he didn't hear me. I went upstairs and knocked on his door. He said he'd come downstairs in a few minutes. After 15 minutes, he still didn't come downstairs, so I walked in his room. I knocked first. He was obviously crying. I asked him what was wrong, but he didn't answer me, so I didn't push him more. I went downstairs and told my wife about it. She went upstairs to talk to him and stayed there for half an hour. She came back and brought him food upstairs. When I asked her what was wrong, she said that it wasn't anything important and told me to drop it. I got kind of upset because I want to know what was wrong, and I'm his parent as well. I haven't been fully ignoring them, but I've been acting kind of distant since yesterday. My wife got mad and said that I was acting extremely immature.
Listen, some kids have favorite parents. It's just something you have to accept as a parent. I think, this story is short. As for the distancing, I want to hear your opinion.
I think it's very stupid to kind of throw a tantrum because your kid didn't tell you what was wrong at the time. Like, it's kind of,
overreacting.
Yeah, I feel like if anything,
maybe he didn't have a full-on tantrum.
Well, but he's like ignoring them. That's cringe.
Pouty at best.
Yeah. I think, if anything, that's kind of proving the point as to why your son can't talk to you.
Right.
Yeah. And
a lot of us feel uncomfortable talking to our fathers. It's okay.
Hey, it's a very common thing. Dads do better.
I love my dad.
I love my dad. He's just he's something. But
he's just a fuck sometimes.
I will be 1,000%.
One of these days, my family, my extended family, are going to watch these videos. I'm sure some of them already see my the TikToks and stuff.
Yeah, my aunts and shit.
Jared.
Jared.
My cousin Jared. Shout out to my cousin Jared. He watches the TikToks and shit. So I don't know if you're watching this video. What's up, cuz?
It's so funny. I have like an aunt and like a very distant cousin who like don't speak English because they just speak Spanish. And they'll be liking our shit. And I'm like,
really?
Like, what?
I don't know what they're saying.
I don't know what they're liking, but they like it. All right. I definitely think this dude is being a weenie. He needs to get the fuck over it and realize that your son just felt more comfortable talking to his mother. And, you gotta live with it. With it. Maybe make a change. And try, put in more of an effort to see what's going on with your son.
Kylex down here in the comments has some bullet points.
Yeah.
if you wanted to
I
go
see
over
that.
that. I also love their tag is asshole enthusiast.
Yeah, I love that.
I know we're supposed to say weenie enthusiast, but I just had to say
I know.
it. Like, yeah.
So the
Are
comment.
you an asshole enthusiast?
No, I don't. Well, kind of, because I enjoy learning about assholes, but I don't love them. Okay, so this comment by Kylix Lumian.
I mean,
You're the weenie. You're entirely focused on your feelings in this, to the exclusion of any consideration for your son's situation or his trust in your wife. There could be 1,000 reasons why he doesn't want to tell you, and they have some bullet points. He could be embarrassed and need someone more sensitive. He could be worried about losing your respect. He might feel safer confiding in your wife in general. He might have picked up some annoyed vibes from you. You've called him down several times. It makes sense that you might have felt a little irritated. You could have lost his trust along the way by being callous or downright dismissive about another matter. He could be worried you might make fun of him. Maybe he's been told by his friends that this isn't something guys talk about. Maybe it's something he's scared of telling you and he needs time to build up the courage. Maybe he has such a high opinion of you that he'd rather hide it than risk damaging his esteem in your eyes. Maybe he just wanted to talk to his mom rather than his dad this time. The point is, if you sulk like a kid every time he doesn't immediately confide in you, you're going to make sure it stays that way. Who wants to seek comfort and advice from a petulant man-child?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely 100% sums it up right there.
No, literally.
I'm scrolling through right now to try and see if there's any. Somebody commented, not the weenie, but you shouldn't be mad at your son. I remember as a kid sometimes I wanted to talk to my mom and other times I wanted to talk to my dad. It didn't mean anything against either of them, but your wife should have filled you in on what was going on with your son. You just care about your son, and you and your wife are a parenting team. Why wouldn't she just tell you something about even the gist? Not fair. What if it was about the dad, though?
Maybe.
I don't know.
There is another.
Chances are it wasn't about him, but
yeah, there is another comment that's like kind of on his side, like kind of giving examples and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the comment is posted by Young Discord. I'm gonna get so much hate for this because everyone is jumping to "you're the weenie," but here it goes. A lot of people are saying you're at fault and you're the reason your son cried or doesn't want to talk to you, to which I answer, we don't actually know if any of those accusations are true, other than the accusers saying stuff like, I think so, or I'm willing to bet that. People are shitting on you because you're talking about your feelings instead of your son's, to which I have two things to say in response. One, as the titles suggest, your son didn't tell you anything about why or how he feels, so you literally can't discuss anything about how he feels or why he feels that way because he didn't tell you anything. You literally have nothing to talk about and to defend you even further on this topic. You've mentioned that you asked your wife what's going on. Your first response was to try and find out why your child feels that way, which is the exact opposite of what people are accusing you of doing. Two, people are shrugging off your feelings and this event as a minor inconvenience to you and think you're petty for focusing on that. But this is a big deal. You just saw your child close himself in front of you, not letting you help him. I'm not a father, but if someone I love would push me away like that for what would seem like no reason for me and not even tell me why, I would feel heartbroken and yes, upset too. So I think your reaction here is not only reasonable, but also very human. And I don't think any father who loves their child and wants to support and help their child on this planet would have reacted any other way. As for you acting distant, I won't assume you're doing this because you're being petty, as it is just as likely you're acting out because you're deeply hurt by, I don't know, your goddamn child not trusting you. But hey, apparently everyone on this sub automatically magically knows why you're being distant because it can only be explained by pettiness, right? And I will side with what a lot of people are saying here. If your child doesn't trust you, there must be some sort of reason, and in this case, the best thing you could do is to be closer to him and be more caring rather than being more distant. If you really care about improving the relationship with your child, that's what you'll do. And if you're just being childish and petty, dude, just drop it. You're being a bad example to your kid and are most likely hurting him. And finally, my main point. Nobody on this entire sub can tell you whether you are a weenie or not solely based on what little information you provided. Myself included, because what you posted lacks context. This could just be a teen being difficult and lashing out of the blue, or it could be a result of a long-lasting issue of which you, or anyone else for that matter, could have been the cause. In my opinion, you should talk to your wife and ask if you are the problem in this scenario, or if there's any way that you can help or support your son in this. She talked to your kid, so she should have more context.
That I think was the best comment.
Yeah, I think that was probably the most logical and reasonable comment.
Yeah, I think that, and we obviously, like it said, we don't know what the whole, like what their son was feeling and what the whole conversation was about. It could be about a bunch of myriad of things. Like, he's 15.
Mm-hmm.
There could, like, I remember 15. Shit sucked.
15 was like my most dramatic year.
And with it being the internet, it's obviously people are just gonna jump on the bandwagon because, like, with no context here, yeah, it's very easy to just point out that, yeah, they are a weenie. Yeah. And in many aspects, they absolutely are. Mm-hmm. Mostly with the whole acting distant.
Yeah, I think
hurt.
The way they handled it makes them the weenie.
Yeah, the way that they handled it makes them the weenie. Like, it's valid to feel like hurt by that.
Yeah.
But
you also can't force your kid to, like,
talk to you.
Yeah, and have you be the one that they confide in.
Right.
It just happens.
Yeah.
This one is also posted by a now deleted user. The title is, Am I the Weenie for telling my wife that we're both pregnant?
Both. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're going to push a baby out of your pee hole. Because I don't know where else it's coming out of.
Nope. I couldn't tell you. All right. I know this sounds bad, but hear me out. No. I'm using a throwaway because my wife uses Reddit. So please don't upvote this. I just want honest feedback.
Don't tell her. Don't find her.
Don't tell her. It has almost 30K upvotes. That's crazy. Okay. My wife, 29 female, and I, 27 male, do well financially. So we decided to have our 4th child.
Don't read this on YouTube.
Every single pregnancy we've been through, my wife has been a complete nightmare. Some things, Jesus Christ, we're starting off strong. All right. Some things I can deal with, like waking up to the sound of her puking her guts out every morning. But when she starts demanding I go to the store every day to get her snacks or set up her foot bath thingy because her feet are swollen, I get a little impatient.
Is your foot bath under your desk right now?
No, it's not actually. I moved it.
Oh, where'd you move it?
Next to me.
I
work way
too
longer.
Close to the wires.
Yes, no, it really was, to be honest.
I was about to say, like, that sounds like an electrical hazard. I don't know why I didn't bring that up the first time you mentioned that you have a foot bath under your desk.
It's not a foot bath. It's a foot massager.
Oh, I thought it was a foot bath.
Bitch, when have I said bath?
I thought you said bath. Whatever. Just continue.
No.
Continue.
Okay.
Continue.
I work way longer hours than her in a much more physically demanding profession. I'm a plumber. She's an engineer. So I think we're putting an equal amount of effort into this baby. And it's not like I don't help around the house either. She does all the cooking and dishes, but I do laundry, take out garbage, and mow the lawn.
Oh, trad husband.
We pay someone to do the floors and bathrooms weekly. My mother-in-law comes over to help with the kids because she says I'm useless. I've been meaning to make a just no mill post. Oh, just no mother-in-law post.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Post about her. And while I appreciate the help, I'm sick of her crap. Just because I want 1 hour of video games to myself a day instead of cleaning up messes in the kitchen doesn't mean I'm useless.
1 hour. 1 hour honestly does seem to. People are gonna hate me for saying this. But 1 hour compared to like.
Wait for your opinion until we're done.
Okay.
This all came to head yesterday.
Darryl, I'm trying to give you an out right now.
I'm begging, pleading. You're good. Don't do it. This all came to head yesterday when my wife screamed at me from the kitchen to get off my ass and entertain our twins so she could focus on her meatloaf. I made a dumb joke about how this is the 3rd meatloaf we'll be eating this week, and she lost her shit.
I love meatloaf. I don't know, but
I'm okay with it. Like meatloaf and mashed potatoes, that's pretty fire. Pretty fire. She told me how I have no sympathy for the fact that she's pregnant. I should be taking on more of her chores since I can't breastfeed. Yeah, you can't. But then I reminded her that I still work a lot more hours than her, so I think we're basically both pregnant.
Oh my fucking God.
Shut the fuck up. She got really quiet and has only spoken to me regarding the kids since. I don't think I'm wrong, but I'll apologize to her if that makes her happy. Am I the weenie here?
Yeah.
First edit. My wife does get breaks, guys. I set up the annoying foot bath thing every night while she does dishes, and then she relaxes with it while watching YouTube every night while I put the kids to bed. She also won't eat my cooking because she grew up in Southeast Asia and doesn't like American food. It's not my fault she's picky. Edit number 2.
Okay, listen. Sorry.
No, what?
I know we have this kind of reach, but knowing that the wife watches YouTube every night, what if she watches Reddit videos and then this video comes up?
I hope so.
And she thinks, like,
so.
she hears this story and we get a comment or an email saying like, "Hey, this kind of sounds like my husband." I will lose my fucking mind.
I would lose my shit. Edit number 2. It's a Korean barbecue meatloaf she makes since some people pointed out meatloaf is typically American. Anyway, my wife found this post and now she wants us to do couples counseling. Thanks for the feedback, guys.
Oh, well, never mind.
Jesus Christ.
So
oh my God.
I didn't read that second edit. Well, that sucks.
That's crazy, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. This guy sounds fucking insufferable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God,
like,
dude.
The fact that he will openly, willingly say something like, "Oh, I set up the annoying foot bath thing."
Like, while she does dishes. Huh, King? Huh?
That doesn't seem practical. What if you have to step out of the foot bath to...
What? I'm...
Wait, while she does dishes, he has the foot
while
bath?
she does dishes.
Oh, he sets it up. For some reason, I pictured her like standing in the foot bath thing doing dishes.
No, what?
I'm an idiot, okay? I'm a man. I'm a fucking moron.
Yeah, like she's doing the dishes and she has the foot bath thingy. And it's like, huh? Why are you... What?
I'm sorry, I can't get the image out of my mind of like her standing there at the sink doing dishes, just like, my fucking asshole husband. Just,
I hope she does. I hope she does.
With the foot bath going like
She's just muttering to herself.
those are the bubbles.
God. No, but that's insane. Like, your wife is literally going, like, pregnancy changes literally everything about your body, bro. Like, you're going through so many hormonal changes. Like, that shit is fucking with you psychologically, physically, emotionally. Like, you're going through so many changes when you have a little child in you. And for your husband to be like, actually, we're both pregnant. We're both going through this right now. When you did nothing. You did nothing.
Audacity. The fucking audacity.
That's crazy. She cooks. She cleans. What?
Going back to the 1 hour of video games to himself.
Like, what? Your mother-in-law has to come to your fucking house because she says you're fucking useless, which you really sound like it, because you want to play video games and you want to just chill.
I'm gonna make a point here for the fellas. 1 hour a day, or 1 hour of video games compared to the men that sit on their asses all day and play Call of Booty. 1 hour doesn't necessarily seem that big of an ask. However, this guy's an asshole, and he doesn't deserve video games.
Not when you have kids.
Not when you have a child.
3 kids right now, and your wife is pregnant, and you said, I want to go play video games. No.
Yep. People are like, all right, let's see where Daryl's going with this one.
You should have seen my face when you said, want to make a point for the men. I was like, oh no.
I feel like I haven't gotten a lot of heat from our audience yet, so let me have it in the
That's
comments.
fair. Go crazy.
Buddy. It may have been a bit, but go nuts.
Go crazy, go stupid.
I wonder how many people are gonna click off when I originally started going on that like 1 hour video games tangent.
They're probably like, and we're done here.
It's seething until the very end of that story.
God. Okay.
People are still gonna think I wasn't being honest.
Nope.
Tell them I'm a nice guy, please.
He's all right.
My first story was posted by user variousherring6631. Am I the weenie for allowing my teenage son to go to a party that my daughters weren't allowed to go to? My husband and I have 4 kids, 21 female, 19 female, 17 male, 14 male.
Wow.
Yeah. We live in the same suburb that we grew up in. My husband and I both graduated from the high school that our girls graduated from, and boys are currently attending. Oh, doesn't that sound like a white picket fence family? A long-standing tradition at the high school is a beach bonfire party for the juniors and seniors after homecoming. The party is synonymous with drunken shenanigans and all that stuff. I attended this party both my junior and senior year of high school. They were always wild. Dark night, plus outdoors, plus drinks, plus being on a secluded beach, plus all your friends, plus older guys, equals lots of fun as a teenager. Terrifying as a mom. I'm 44, and I realize now that some of the things that happened at those parties were wrong. Older graduates from the high school attended. There was a lot of coercion/peer pressure to do things we weren't always ready to do, and plus, just being in the dark in a secluded place. My husband and I both agreed that we didn't feel comfortable with our older daughter going. A few years later, our younger daughter too. Our girls have always been trustworthy, but we attended those parties and knew how intense they got. My older daughter was fine with it, while my younger daughter was unhappy with our choice at the time, but hasn't brought it up in years. This year, our son is a junior and wants to attend the party with his friends. My husband and I discussed it, and honestly, the concerns when raising daughters is just so different to raising sons. We agreed it was fine for him to go as long as he went with a group of friends and promised that he wouldn't get in the car if there was a drunk driver. He's always been trustworthy, so we have no concerns about him attending. The problem is now he's mentioned to his sisters that he's going, and they're upset with us because they weren't allowed to go. I don't want to outright say the very difficult reasons why we were scared to let them go, but now they feel that we were unfair/sexist. Just wanted to add one thing to this post. This is the only instance we've ever set rules for the kids based on gender. Even my daughters acknowledged this. This is definitely a one-off situation. Am I the weenie?
Yes.
Yep.
Very much so. That is, wow. The double standard
Yeah.
is insane in this post.
Yeah. And also, want to put it out there, I'm not a parent. I know that there's like a lot of discourse on the internet where it's like, if you're not a parent, you shouldn't talk about kids or how you would do it.
Yeah.
But this is our channel. This is our video. This is our content, damn it.
We do what the fuck we want.
Yeah. If I want to get up and walk off camera and let Brianna tell the rest of this story, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's kind of crazy that I think if your daughters literally have, like they said, their daughters have always been trustworthy and stuff, but you're just assuming that your daughters are going to be the one to fuck up or like do whatever the fuck that you saw when you went to those parties. But you also went and you didn't do anything.
And yeah, you probably, you came out fine.
Yeah. So then why are you punishing your daughters? Saying, like, assuming that they're going to be the ones, to, like I said, to fuck up. And then you let your son go?
Listen,
Huh?
we all, like, when we're young, we all fuck up. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, dude.
You know, and we all have fun. And it's, you know, it's very hypocritical of them to have gone then and now. You know, you can see, I mean, I guess I understand their concern because they went and they know what goes on. But at the same time, like we said, you were fine then. What is like, and also saying that your daughters are trustworthy and that your son is trustworthy, you don't let the girls go, but you let the son go.
If anything, raise your fucking sons to not be fucking menaces to society and have those concerns about your daughter. Huh? Whoa.
No.
Imagine.
I'm not saying the son is a delinquent because he probably isn't.
But if you have,
you know,
but it's
just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, that pisses me off, dude. That pisses me the fuck off. It's not
I'm sorry
fair.
if anybody watching this, had some sort of had parents that were like this, because this is absolutely sexist.
Yeah, no, it's
100%.
It's not fair that you shouldn't treat your kids differently just because one's a woman and one's a son. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. All right. Top comment was posted by Impossible Disc 43. I've been the daughter banned from the experiences her brother was happily given access to. You're the weenie. And the comment underneath that says, I too have been that daughter. You are a massive weenie, OP. The fact that we still remember it to this day shows how much resentment it can cause. Yeah, like these girls are gonna remember that.
Yeah.
You know, for forever. You know, will there be other parties? Sure.
Yeah.
But they're gonna remember the time that their parents didn't let them
fucked
go
up because
and
they
let
had
their brother go.
They had the opportunity to have that experience and have that fun with their friends and stuff. But they aren't allowed to, but then their brother is, who's younger than them.
Yep.
What?
And then Impossible goes on to say, I'm very resentful. All those experiences, gone. No shopping trips with friends, no sleepovers, no school trips. But my brother got to go. He got a fun, social teenagehood. I was lonely and left out, and I just don't know how to stay in contact with people. I'd love friends, but I don't think I'm capable of holding on to a friendship. So I've made it abundantly clear to my partner that as soon as our daughter wants to do those things I missed out on, she's doing them. You can't hide the world forever. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like it's helicopter parenting.
Yeah, it is.
Naive Dare. You're the weenie. Yes, you're being sexist. Did you ever think that your son will do the same thing what other boys do to girls? If you're trying to protect your daughters, protect other daughters from your son too.
Yup.
My next post was posted by user Establishment Farm 726. Warning, this isn't necessarily a trigger warning or content warning, but this next story is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Am I the weenie for saying I told you so to my obese friend? My 26 female friend, Natalie, 25 female, is obese. Not morbidly, but she's around 180 pounds at 5'4". That's obese in a concerning way.
Can I stop you right there?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I am 5'2", 175 pounds.
That's not
obese
like,
in a concerning
obese.
way? That's
not obese
crazy.
in a concerning way. What the fuck?
That is insane. Okay.
OP is like treating her friend like she's somebody on like my 600-pound life or something like that.
Obese in a concerning way is in fucking sane. Okay, continue.
All right, anyway, usually I let people live their lives, but this is my best friend and I want the best for her health. I've asked her to join me at the gym multiple times, but she always says no to hang out with her boyfriend. She's complacent because her boyfriend is an attractive man who has muscles and all that jazz. I don't know how he became attracted to Nat, but I'm worried she will just think she can be fat all the time and not have to worry about her weight. Over the months, it's becoming worrying because I see her eating more bread and pasta. Here's where I may be the weenie. We were hanging out at the park near the mall, and Natalie was joking around with her boyfriend. They started running across the park until Nat got tired and tripped. They were both like, whoops! But I took the opportunity to say, this is why I told you so. Exercise more, then you won't trip and fall. I meant to say it as a joke, but Natalie says she's had enough of my comments, cussed me out, and called me a weenie. Her boyfriend called me one too. I don't understand. But anyway, we went back to the mall with them, both giving me the cold shoulder. How am I wrong for wanting my friend to be healthy? Am I the weenie?
No. 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 One, yes, you are an incredible weenie.
I thought you were saying, no. You're not the weenie.
No, I was saying, no. How am I wrong to wanting my friend to be healthy? This is not you wanting your friend to be healthy. This is you being so judgmental and kind of projecting your insecurities is from what I'm getting.
Yeah.
How fucking dare you? You said she's complacent because her boyfriend is an attractive man, and I don't know how he became attracted to her. Who says
what the
that?
Fuck?
About your quote-unquote
it
best
also
friend?
baffles me. Like, I mean, then again, it is the internet. People post shitty shit all the time, but it's like, why? Like, I can't even imagine posting this anonymously.
And thinking you're in the right? Whoa. Whoa.
Listen, like I like you can be concerned for your friend's health, but
If
like,
it was to an
you
unhealthy
do not express
point,
it like this. Yeah.
what? She sounds just like a normal fucking human.
Right.
What? Like, huh?
It's becoming over the months. It's becoming worrying because I see her eating more bread and pasta.
Yeah, I would eat bread and
pasta's
pasta too.
fucking great.
What the fuck?
I love bread and pasta.
Dude.
I fucking love food, bro.
Like, oh my
Like,
goodness.
if we weren't doing Reddit stories, I would talk about food all the fucking time on this show.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Do you guys want us to talk about food more often? Because I will gladly talk about food. If you guys want to talk about food in the comments, let's do it. We'll do a whole fucking episode on food. We'll go on food subreddits.
Dude,
How about that?
I'm blown a fucking way. Like, okay, yeah. So, like I said, I'm 5'2", 175. I could lose some pounds, 100,000%. I could be more in shape. But oh my god, to say obese in a
but that's like if
way,
you want to, you know, like no, like who the fuck are you to judge somebody for living their life?
that's insane, dude. I don't even have fucking words to this fucking person. This person sucks. This person sucks. Sucks hard. Well, guys, that was Am I the Weenie? I hope you all enjoyed it. These were kind of crazy. They were kind of a doozy to fucking rate. We have an entire playlist that you can check out on our channel, and it'll also be at the end of the video with all of the spicy Reddit stories. You can binge them, go crazy, go stupid, and let us know your thoughts. If you have any other subreddits you want us to check out, let us know. If you have any thoughts on the stories that we read, let us know.
Let us know.
And yeah, just have a blast with it, guys. Have a blast with it. If you want to follow me on social media, it's at Certikit on literally everything. If you want to follow the show, it's all at the Daydream Arcade, except Twitter. It's at Daydream Arcade.
And you guys can also get these episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, wherever you get them. And we've had some people reach out that are listeners and have come over to the YouTube channel. So if you fall under that category, how's it going? Welcome. And if you're on Spotify and Apple right now, you guys can come on over to the YouTube channel. Just check out the Daydream Arcade. You guys can get us in video format. You guys can see some fun, cool edits and some... you guys get to see our faces. You guys get to put some faces to the voices. So come on down today!
Swag!
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you in the next Spicy Reddit video.